Hello everyone. I am working on my Just Junk journal that Just Julie, how's that for a bunch of J's, is hosting. So I just went in the I just went out to find some junk, and my husband just emptied all of the garbage cans and got rid of all the junk mail. So I went and I got some twist ties because they always end up in the bottom of the bread basket. So I do have a bunch of those. And I do have a cool idea for those. So um, we'll see how that pans out. And I also emptied the coffee maker filter and rinsed it. So that's wet at the moment. And I have a bunch of tea boxes. I have an empty popcorn box, and I have these empty A&W drink mix boxes. So I have that, and I also have some candy wrapper bags. And I thought using either the outside or the inside of these would be cool because the inside is silver and the outside actually has kind of like pictures of candy, and there's green and that says peanut butter, so that might be fun to use. And then I also have the individual candy wrapper that those are also silver on the inside and have the cool graphics on the outside. I have an expired gift, emptied gift card, and I thought that the picture on it was really cool. So I don't know if I'm going to be using that or not. And I also have these, which I'm going, we'll use for something. So that's what I have to use right now. Oh, and I also have this. Let me grab this. This is what I ordered a bunch of sari fabric from this shop on eBay from India, and this is what the fabric came in. And that's that's who I got it from. If anybody wants to check it out, it's on eBay. It's Punatab. I think on eBay it's got a B, Punatab. So it's from India. So there's that. And let me see if I can pull up chat over here. Hold on 1 second. Just get chat going. Don't want that. See. Oh, darn it. Hold on a second. I'm sorry. Should have had this ready to go. I kind of thought I did, but guess not. Okay. All right, here we go. 6 people watching. All right, cool. So we have Rose, Kateri. Oh, hi Kateri, Tina. Can't see who's above that. Hold on. No. All right. Because on my laptop, it's weird. You can only see like 1, 2, 3, 4, like five threads, and you can't scroll up. So anyway, there's that. My great nephew has a death. Oh, sorry, Angie. You've been having a lot of sad news lately, Angie Brown. And hello. So what I want to do is I want to kind of straighten these out. And I want to make, when you take pipe cleaners, don't really want to use a good pair of scissors to do this. I need like when you make those curly boingy things with pipe cleaners, that's what I want to make. I want to make those, and I want to put them on paper clips, because we are allowed to use paper clips on Angie. What is telling you you're not a good person? I don't think I don't know, Angie. I think you're a good person. Oh, I forgot to hook up my microphone. Where is it? Where did I put my microphone? Here it is. All right. So let me hook up my microphone so y'all can hear me. Do, 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 do. Let's see, is it on the bottom? It's on the top. All right. Those are headphones. That's not a microphone. Can you still hear me? Yeah, Angie, we all have our runs of bad things. You know, they seem to just come one right after the other. I think it's just a coincidence. It doesn't have anything to do with what kind of people we are. All right, so that one's kind of straight. Now let's see, what can I use? Use a little paintbrush, wrap it around, see how this goes. Let me turn this light on. Okay, here we go. I'm gonna wrap it around. Okay, good, Kateri. Good to know. Wrap this around this paintbrush. I'm just wrapping this around like this. Remember, I can only use junk. If you guys have any suggestions. And then I'm gonna pull it apart a little bit. Pull it apart and make a little springy boingy thing that I can attach to a paper clip. So I have a lot of them here. I figured that would be a really fun embellishment to do. And then I was going to make some journaling cards out of these. Take these apart. I'll put this up here to dry. Is anyone else doing this challenge? Use Timmy scissors? I don't have any. I don't own a pair of Timmy scissors. Okay. And I don't know, I might make the actual journal out of this. I haven't decided yet. I could make it out of this, but that's awfully small. I know it would be easier. And that would be kind of fun, and then I could make tags out of that because it's pretty much already built for me. Let me cut it and see what we end up with here. Rose, I'm working on the junk only junk journal challenge hosted by the channel Dear Julie. And you can only use things that you really like we're going to throw away. So I have tea boxes here. I have this. This is what my sari fabric came in that I got. And I have candy wrappers and twist ties, stuff like that. So this right now I'm going to make into the actual journal cover. So what I might do to make it strong is take 2 of the boxes. I'm going to pile that up over there for now. I will probably end up chucking it, but for now. And glue them together. To make it stronger, because that's awfully flimsy to me. I don't know. And then when everybody is done, you sign up for it on her channel. And when everybody is done making theirs, she has like a party. She hosts a party and she does a bunch of giveaways and stuff. It's fun. I did the last one, the last challenge that she did. And it was fun. I won a bunch of digital kits that she does. She's got some pretty cool ones. I got the digital kit that she did with Kool-Aid dyed paper. And I haven't printed it out because I just got a new computer, what, last weekend? Crepe paper, I would say no, because that's not really junk. You have to use stuff that you were really, truly, that was going to leave your house. Like she says, if you had stuff that you were going to bring to the thrift store, which I'm not going to do because I feel like it's kind of cheating a little bit, but like if you were going to bring a pair of old ripped up blue jeans to the thrift store or put them in the recycle bin or something like that, you could use them. Or if you were going to throw away like a blouse, you could use like the buttons on the blouse and stuff, but by the time I get my cardstock on here, it would be strong enough, but I'm not allowed to use cardstock. I can only use junk. And I don't have any junk mail right now, because my husband got rid of it all today. So, and then it would be kind of cool because it would be two-sided. Oh, can you use scrap paper? You'd have to go on her channel and check. I'm going to say no, probably not. I think it's supposed to be like a real, true, like garbage. A garbage journal. I didn't write down all of the rules. I'm not really sure. You're allowed to use one stamp, one ink pad. You're allowed to use, like if I was going to sew my signature in with this thread, I could use this thread. Like I could use it all throughout the whole journal. I don't just have to use it to bind my signatures. And this is the needle I'm going to sew it with, so I could use that needle to poke holes. And you also get a pokey tool if that's what you're going to bind, you know, poke the holes with. You get to use a pokey tool. You get one, I think she said one punch. One punch. For the pages, you would use junk mail. You could use like if you use uh, grocery bags, like paper grocery bags. You could use those. Uh, Anything out of your junk mail that you get in the junk mail. You know, the catalogs that you get from, like, oh my God, all those places that send you catalogs in the mail, stuff like that. You could use all that stuff. Junk mail, envelopes. You could use envelopes, stuff like that. So, so what I'm going. Oh, and also another thing I thought of doing was making some plastic yarn and poking holes all around the edge, and then sewing around the edges with the plastic yarn, like maybe looking up a decorative stitch to make it look really cool, or do like a blanket stitch around the edge, or I could even do it with my thread that I'm going to bind my journal with. And I could play around, like, you know, if I don't like it, if I do it and I don't like it, I just chuck it and, you know, try a different idea. So I'll use my book here. Get rid of this needle. And you guys are going to laugh when you see what I used to push my needle down in. It's a candle. It's a candle top. That's what I use to, like, as a hammer. It's real thick and it doesn't take up space, and I can put my needles in it. So, let me see. Poke some holes. I'm not going to measure. I'm just going to go for it. Bending my pokey tool. I don't know. I guess I'm stronger than I think. I won't bore you guys and do the whole thing. I'll just do the top for now. Let's see. Grab my needle. I think I'll use 4 plies of this. 1, 2, 3, 4. Use 4 plies. Woo. Okay, that's in half. There's half. I'm speaking funny because I have my needle in my mouth. There's half. And there's half again. Okay. Doot, doot. Come on, behave. We'll go. Right. So yeah, I think that's thick enough to be seen. And the real challenge is getting it through the, that's a pretty big eye in the needle there. Should be able to get it. There we go. There. All right, we tie a knot. And another thing that I was thinking of doing too, to make decorations on the top of tags, is, let's see, I'll take this off. I've done this on other journals too, but I've used ribbon. But on this one, like, that'd be a beautiful tag, just like that. It's so pretty. I think that's beautiful, but I could cut that off. Oh, it even smells good. And I've poked holes in the top, and then I've tied ribbon on the top. Or you could make it slide in sideways, and you can poke holes all along the side and tie ribbon this way, and it would stick out the side. But I think what I'm going to use instead of ribbon, obviously, because I can't use ribbon, I'm going to cut up some plastic bags. The Kinneys around here, their plastic bags are a real, like, they're almost like neon orange. So I'll cut some of those up and put those off the side, I think. So that's another idea I had. So let's see, who knows how to do a blanket stitch? think you go in, and then you go in again, and you catch your stitch. Is that how you do it? That's one way, right? Should have started from the corner, not the middle. Oh well. So you go in, catch your stitch. Am I doing it right, Angie? That's right, right? Okay. And I could have picked a more exciting color of thread, but I'm also trying to challenge myself to use just what's in front of me to kind of, I find that the less supplies I have, the more creative I am, believe it or not, because then I am forced to see things in a different way, or to use things in a way that I wouldn't normally use them. So that's looking pretty cool. So I am doing it right. Okay, good. All right. So let me poke some more holes. Bore you guys. Some hole poking. Anybody else making anything right now? Let's see. Brooke is having a vintage scrapbook auction. That's cool. I like the way Brooke's brain works. She puts things together that it would never occur to me to put them together. And she does, and they look great. So I really like to see, oops, I just unthreaded my needle. So I really like to see what she makes. And plus she's just, you know, she's Brooke. She's funny and she's so self-deprecating. It's hilarious. Come on, little needle, get in there. Come on, thread. Behave for me. Make me lick it. Make me lick my thread in front of everybody. Come on, get in there. Oh. Come on. I don't wear glasses. Why is this giving me such a hard time? Because I'm on camera, that's why, right? Come on. There we go. Woo! We got her. We got her back in, folks. Okay, so continue sewing this around the edge. Anybody say if they're making anything? You're working on flowers? What are you doing with flowers? Fabric flowers, paper flowers? What kind of flowers, Miss Angie? You working on anything, Kateri? Or are you just chilling? Just chilling today. Wait, that's not right. What did I do? Oh, now you're gonna not up on me. What did I do? What did I do? Through. Pick it up. This. Do that right? Come on, behave. Behave for me. Little blanket stitch. I know I didn't do the corner right. That's why it's giving me trouble. I didn't poke a hole close enough to the corner. There we go. There we go. All right. We're back on track now. There. Phew. You should be doing a video making fabric flowers. Just wanted to make some to have something to do. I get like that, Angie. I love making fabric flowers. I watched a bunch of videos yesterday, and this one lady, I have such a bad memory for names. I am subscribed to her. She is fabulous. She sounds English in her videos. She makes the most wonderful things, and I cannot think of her name. And she gives great explanations, and she has such a nice way about her. Oh, what is her name? I can't look on my subscriptions right now because I'm using my iPad to film this, so I can't go look. It's initials. I think it's her initials or something. Hey, Julia, how's life up in the Great White North? Up in Alaska. Julia lives in Alaska. How's the crafting room setup coming along there, Miss Julia? So I have to remember when I get to the corner, I have to put the little piece on the outside, or the stitch won't lay on the top. This might be my practice one, guys. I might change my mind and use a different color thread. You know me and my green. I might have to switch her out to green. Slow but sure. That's good. So you have been working on it then. That's great. What should you be doing a video on, Kateri, if you don't mind sharing with us? Pictures when she finishes her craft room. Yeah, I love to see other people's craft spaces. Get ideas on how to organize and neat little tricks and tips, which is fun and cool. Alright, so I ran out of thread. Let me grab some more. Whoop. Oops, sorry, I hit the iPad. Alright, I can't do any longer than that, it'll tangle. Oh, okay, it's for you video. Is it a project share? For your beautiful doilies. Hi, Patty Wilburn. How are you? Oh gosh, I just remembered. I have to go on Tammy's My World in OKC. I ordered a book from her. I have to pay her for that. I just remembered. Oops. She understands. She knows. Okay, bear with me while I get this thread sorted out, people. Everybody have their trees down. Everybody undecorated for Christmas. Today's what, the 7th? My daughter Tess told me, she said, you put the tree up, I'll take it down. So it's sitting. It's sitting in there all decorated, but it won't take her much to undecorate it because I didn't put barely anything. I put barely anything on it this year. I decorated with it with all homemade stuff, and I ended up giving away the star I made on the live that time. I gave it to my nephew. He fell in love with it, so I said, sure, you can have it. I gave that to him. And I still have the pattern, so I could make another one if I wanted to. It was fun and easy to make. So, and he does kind of want another one, so maybe I'll make him another one, because he isn't going to use it just for Christmas. He's going to use it all year round. So maybe I'll make him 2 more, and then he'll have 3, because you know how 3s look good together. When you hang something, it's nice to have 3. Looks kind of pretty that way. An odd number anyway. Looks, odd numbers look good. So they say. Sorry you're late. You're never late. As long as you come. As long as you show up. That's all we care about. Alright, I have to poke some more holes. And in case you're wondering, Linda, I am making a journal cover for the junk journal, something like that. That Dear Julie is putting out there. It's a challenge. So I'm using a Hires Root Beer drink mix. Been deconstructing it. I bet you ended up with a lot of good stuff. That's what I'm making the cover out of, is the A&W root beer box. Root beer drink mix box. I think I might try to keep it all food and drink related. I'm gonna try. Where's Teresa? Oh, hey Teresa. Sorry, I didn't see your first hello. I apologize. There. All right, so all the holes are punched. Hopefully I made this long enough where it will make it all the way around. Keep your fingers crossed, nothing gets tangled up. Yep, making this junky junk journal. The Dear Julie Junky Junk Journal Challenge. And Angie is making flowers. And Kateri is procrastinating. Linda just finished tearing apart a bodice. You can hear my dog yipping. He's in my daughter Tessie's room, and he can hear me talking. And he wants to come and snoop and see what's going on. He can also hear my husband in the kitchen, and that's really torturing him because, you know, there might be food-related activities happening in there, and, well, we can't be missing out on that. You know, something might fall to the floor, or might be a little tidbit that he's missing out on, so. You're gonna go do the video, you're funny. Kateria. Alright, you go do your video, and we'll watch it. We'll watch it later. You're funny. And Patty, I think, is doing a live sale sometime today. I don't know when. I didn't get a notification for it, so, which is weird. I haven't been getting notifications for, Laurel when she goes live. I get notifications for everything else that she posts, but her lives, don't get a notification for that. I do not get notifications when Jessica goes live. Well, that's not true. Last time I did. It's hit and miss on that. And I don't know if I get them for Patty or not. But live notifications, I don't get them. You guys have that problem? Oh, you need to be, okay. Right, me too, yeah. Last time I went on there, I was a bad girl. I bought a ledger. Can't wait to get it though. Sent out 3 packages today, Linda. Did you sell some stuff? That's always nice. That's always a happy trip to the post office. When it's because you sold something. I do enjoy that. Those kinds of trips to the post office, I don't mind. Don't you, God. Your bell doesn't ring? So you have, yeah. Angie has that problem too. I think YouTube maybe needs to upgrade their server or something. I don't know. Because I know that they just changed. What's that app that you can get YouTube video or something like that? They upgraded it on November 1st. So that might have something to do with the problems. Maybe the 2 interfaces aren't speaking or something. I don't know. I don't know. No idea. The YouTube thing comes on. Well, that's good. You have the app on your phone, Angie? Is that what you watch everything on? Do you watch everything on your phone, or do you have a laptop? Patty, Patty, Patty. Patty, Patty, Patty. Linda, have you made up any long rhymes lately? Or not rhymes. What is that called when everything starts with the same letter? Is that onomatopoeia? Or is it alliteration? Can't remember. I think onomatopoeia is when the word sounds like the actual sound it makes, like bang, crash, boom. And I think alliteration is when you use the same letter. Yeah, alliteration. Klausner 34? Is that my kid? I think that's my son, Grayson. Grayson, and it is. Oh, he's in Japan. Everyone say hi to Grayson. Grayson, say hi to everybody. You made some pretty good ones up that night. What are you doing right now, Gray? It's what? Oh, it's 7 in the morning there? Grayson's in the Air Force, for those of you that don't know. He's over in Japan. I haven't seen him in, it'll be 2 years to the day today, I think. Either the 6th or the 7th of January. 2017 was the last time I got to see him. So it's been 2 years to the date, but he is coming, waiting for the mover people to come. Oh, so he's going to be on the plane to come back to the States on the 26th of this month, which is the day before his birthday. His birthday's the 27th. He was born on January 27th, 1997 at 1:27 in the afternoon. So, visit to Japan, yes, that would be nice, wouldn't it? I tried to get my husband to go and visit, but he didn't want to, so we never went. Aaron eats every egg excellently. Yeah, my name's kind of hard. So how does everything sound? Oh, Grace and I went and I looked. I don't think I already said this, but it doesn't look like we can do lives together because I don't have I do not have a, he's in the Air Force. Oh, wait, you're saying something about you. Oh, you have a nephew there in the Marines. Okay, gotcha. Anyway, I don't have a webcam on my computer. It looks like there's supposed to be a webcam on my computer. But I went online and I looked up the specs and it does not. So, and I for the life of me, I do not see anywhere on my iPad, on Hangouts or my YouTube app or anything where it says to go live. So, I just don't think it's possible on an iPad. Yeah, you said they're pretty prejudiced there, Gray, right? Which is, you know, not a very happy atmosphere to be in when you know you're somewhere where people don't like you. Got new videos showing what I got from Jessica's sale. Okay, I'll have to check that out. Oops. Oh, shoot. I only got half the threads there. Ooh, doo, doo, doo. Get over the edge. So, Gray, I don't know if you caught it, but I am making a junk-only junk journal. Oops. I'm using only things that would normally either get recycled or go in the garbage. No gaijin. Does that mean no white people? No foreign people. Okay. Has he learned Japanese? You're funny. No. He knows a couple key phrases probably. So what are you looking forward to most? When you come back to stateside, Grace, in the food? You have, your son is an Arab Arabic. Oh, interpreter? Is that what you meant to write? Interpreter? Does he know a lot of languages? My bell didn't ring for your channel. You took Japanese in high school. Do you remember any of it, I wonder? No. I took a lot of French in high school, and if I see it written down and I can pull apart the different words, I can understand it a lot better. But if someone's speaking it, you know how when we speak it, we don't talk like this and separate each word. The words all run one into the other. It's very hard for me to understand. But if I see it written down, I can pick it apart. Like subtitles on a movie and stuff. So he does know a lot of languages. Very cool. I wish my father had spoken French to us when we were kids. But it was kind of they didn't really encourage it, I guess. They wanted the kids to all speak English in school. So comment allez-vous? Would you mean to write comment allez-vous? Comment allez-vous? You tried. You're funny. That's funny. Well, you wrote it close enough where I knew what you meant. So that's pretty good. All right, putting the pokey tool away. All right, there's the sewn edges, the blanket stitch around the edges. I might flip this around to the other side. Boop. I don't like it like that. There, that looks better. I like it flipped around. I'll do that on all the corners. That's how you know. Yeah, and you know what a lot of people know in French, right? From Lady Marmalade. Starts with voulez-vous. Parlez du français and oui, oui, monsieur. Linda. Parlez du. That's funny. Parlez du. Yeah, you butchered that, girl. That's funny. You like the stitch. That's a blanket stitch. This is like the simplest blanket stitch that you can do. Oui, oui. Oui, oui. You guys remember the, Grayson will remember this, from Rugrats in Paris, when Dill says he pees his pants or whatever, and he goes, oui, oui. And they go, except for him, he's speaking French already. Grayson remembers that, I bet. Rugrats in Paris. Ooh. Thank you. Thank you, Teresa. Just farting around with the stuff I have here, since I have extremely limited supplies because everything's gone. Figures the day that I decide to use junk, all the junk is gone to the dump. Wee wee. Yeah, if you have kids in their like late teens to early 20s, you probably saw Rugrats in Paris with your kids. We saw it at the movies, and then we bought it, and we watched it, and watched it, and watched it, and watched it. Patty just started doing videos last year. Still not confident yet to do lives. Well, I don't know. I'd say I'm confident, but I guess I am. I don't know. Did you say, Grayson, you still on here? Lives are a bit more intimidating. Yeah, but you know what, Linda? I don't find lives intimidating because of you guys. Everyone is so nice and so supportive and sweet. And I don't know if you guys love to hang out and chat on lives like I do. I love to go on lives and chat with people. Don't do videos because I don't know how to do one. I don't know where to start. Angie, if you want to do videos, you just have to go on YouTube and watch how to do it. You just search on there and it will show you how. You can learn how to do just about anything by watching a YouTube video. Yeah, see, Trace likes it too. Chatting on lives. And I mean, I don't like, I've gone on certain lives where, you know, I'm on there for a little while and then I think, you know, this group isn't quite my cup of tea. But I think you find your crowd, you know, your like-minded people, with people you get along with and can jive with. Yeah. And, you know, you find your groove or whatever. I mean, I've been on, you know, chats on certain lives where the person doing the live is not my cup of tea, and, you know, I just get off and I don't stay on there. I go find somebody else. I did get on with Paula and others once, but did not participate. Just talked about, oh, that's good. That's a good way to start on someone else's. It's a nice way to kind of get a feel for it. Yeah, when I went on Laurel's live that one Friday, that was the first time I had done it too, I think. Yeah, it was. And, yeah, I was pretty quiet. I didn't really say a lot. Like the room of people. Plus, if you have any questions about what or how the host is doing, right, you can ask right then. Yes, I agree. That is nice. It's a nice aspect. And if you're wondering what I'm doing, I'm just making little curly cues right now to use as embellishments on tags and paper clips for this. So Angie, you live with your mom, right? Or does your mom live with you? If you don't mind my asking. If I'm being too nosy, just say, Erin, you're being too nosy. I don't want to answer. And that was very nice that you went to Cracker Barrel with your neighbor. That's nice. Yes, Laurel is great, isn't she? Oh my goodness. If you have any technical questions, she's wonderful. That is one smart cookie. Man. And it doesn't take her long to memorize everybody's names. She knows who is who. She has a, oh my God, she's whip smart. Yeah, she is. She's a great resource. Great resource. Ow! The wire broke. I poked myself on it. I'll get rid of you. I'm gonna do that again. There. Oof. Ow. Me and Erin met on Laurel's channel. Yep. That's funny, Angie. Uh, how old is your mom, Angie? Yeah, she'll answer your questions, I would assume. She really does enjoy helping people. She's so sweet. And she's funny. Yes, the best thing I ever did, one of the best things I ever did was to tune into that live of Laurel's. It opened up a whole new world to me. And I'm so happy that I did it. That I tuned in on that, or that it was a suggested video that day. Beautiful, smart, and a redhead, right? Oh, and I love how she picks on Maggie. Because Maggie loves it. So funny. And I love it when cracks herself up so hard that she can't even. Hey, Deb. Welcome to the chat. I'm working on a junkety junk journal. Trying to use only stuff that would either get recycled or, yeah, Maggie is wicked cool. Recycled or thrown away. Yeah, Maggie is wicked cool. That whole group, everybody, Kateri and Maggie and Laurel and Maddie and Chronic and Abril and Rose. Oh God, I love all those guys. Best people. Best. Just the best group. And of course, all you guys too. You guys are all awesome. So you guys are the reason that it's easy for me to come on here and do this, because I know nobody's going to say or do anything mean or be mean to anybody else. So it's like it's a safe place. It's great. I love it. And you know, a lot of times when people say or do things that are mean to other people, it has nothing to do. Oh, you had a lunch break, Julia? All right. Well, have a good rest of the day at work. It doesn't really have to do with you. It has to do with them. It's them. It's not you. Like if somebody's having a bad day, or you know. Does anybody watch that show, Pine Gap, on Netflix? So we love you all too. Aw, that's true. I agree. I agree, Rose. It wouldn't be the same, for sure. Kateri, are you still here? And Maggie, I want to write in my perfect book I made. Your live schedules. Kateri is working on a video, but she's listening. And I didn't see Maggie. Maggie does her lives on Saturday night. Kateri does her lives usually on Friday in the afternoon. And it sounds like you already know when Laurel does hers. Laurel does hers on Friday night, usually 7 Eastern, I want to say. Oh, I know. Right. So your mom is 71, huh, Ange? You help her out? That's nice. Cherish her. Cherish her while you still have her, Angie. Because my mom, she's in a nursing home. Physically she's fine, but Laurel didn't do Laurel, you didn't miss anything because Laurel didn't do her live. because she wanted to spend the rest of the time she could with her daughter before she went back to school. And Maggie didn't do her live on Saturday night either. So, yeah. I just got a notice. Watch Patty Lang live in 30 minutes. Assemblage and vintage market sale. 7 o'clock Eastern. So if anybody wants to go buy some awesome stuff from Maggie, she starts in, is that a half an hour from now? Yep, 30 minutes. So I'll hang out for 30 more minutes and then I'm going to get off. Church services all week. Oh, I know. I kept checking too, Deb. To see if I knew Laurel wasn't going, probably wasn't going on, but I didn't know that Maggie wasn't going on. And I was, Kateri invited me to be on hers on Friday, so that was nice. I have a sister, but she hasn't talked to us for over a year. Yep. Angie says, I have a sister, but she hasn't talked to us in over a year. Picked her boyfriend over us. It's her loss, not ours. Hopefully someday she'll come around. Oh, Maggie has a head cold. Okay, well that explains it. Poor Maggie, her voice is so deep. I can't imagine her being able to do a whole live show without losing her voice if she has a head cold. That wouldn't be good. I'm glad you're here, Teresa. Glad that you're all here. And I know a lot of people have this problem, but none of my friends craft. They just don't. They ride four-wheelers and snowmobiles and, you know, I don't know, drink beer. Of course I do that too, but they don't craft. Put it that way. So if I want someone to craft with, oh my goodness, Kateri, that is so cool. Good for you. Kateri and Patty are meeting for lunch. That is awesome. And you get all your stuff from her. Wow. Lucky you. You're going to have so much fun. And you're going shopping too. That's great. So you're going to hit the thrift stores? Our nurse practitioner at work gave you some meds for my throat. I hope I won't need to go see a doctor. Got some red spots. Ooh. Yeah, Deb. Maddie gave me the recipe for a really good gargle and or throat spray. She took warm water, sea salt, honey, apple cider vinegar, and it was one of those Italian herb oils. Do you remember what it was, Kateri? And you're going to hit up the thrift stores. Oh, I'm happy for you, but I'm jealous at the same time. Oh, was it oregano oil? Parsley oil, sage oil, rosemary, no. Is it oregano? Thyme? Can't remember. it wasn't peppermint. It was one of those, you know, the Italian herb mix that you get, and it's got all those green. Oh, what was it? Because remember, she said it tasted like spaghetti sauce. I think it was oregano oil she put in it. Because Madison liked it because she said it tasted like spaghetti sauce. So if you want to try that, I had everything but the oil. And I made a spray, and I actually didn't spray it. I gargled with it. Oh, it helps so much. I had a sore throat for like 3 weeks. Because I hate to take antibiotics, and I know that's what they would have given me. So I just toughed it out. Did you guys see the stinking cute journal covers that Jessica made last night? And she actually made one of the oregano. There you go. Oregano. Thank you, Rose. Oregano oil. She put oregano oil in it. And I guess it really helped Maddie a lot. And I made it without the oregano, and it was great. It really did help. Arsley. Oh my goodness, I'm sorry. That made me laugh a lot harder than it should. Hi, Sue. How are you? Welcome to my mess. It's always a mess. 99.9% of the time I'm crafting in a mess. I don't mind. That drives some people crazy. They can't craft if their room is messy, but I don't mind. It's organized chaos. Pretty much. I end up in the hospital when I get sick. Oh, Angie. You know, Angie, that surprises me because you seem to have such a, you eat so well. It seems like you eat so healthy. Any hints for Angie, people, how she can boost up her immune system? Yeah, that one turned out pretty straight, I like that one. Vitamin C, yep. Can do vitamin C. Can do the drops or the lozenges or the pill. What is the other herb that people take? Is it echinacea? They take that and they said it helps their immune system. Started Trubiotics to help get... Has it helped, Deb, the Trubiotics to get your gut good? B vitamins. Cream of tartar. Really? Linda, I've never heard of that. Taking cream of tartar in tablet form. It boosts your immune system, huh? Where do you find that? Do they have it at Walmart? Because all Angie has is a Walmart. Oh, you get allergy shots. Yeah. Oh, I'm sorry, Angie, that you have to go through that every Friday. And it worked for you, huh, Deb? That's awesome. It's important to have your gut in order. I guess the prevailing opinion is that if your stomach is sick, then you are too. It's hard to find, usually over the counter, but ask your pharmacist. I wonder if you could do the order it online and pick it up in store thing that Walmart does. Green tea. You like green tea, Angie? Could always try that. And if you don't like hot tea, grass, mold, and maple trees. Mold. Oh my goodness. Mold is the worst thing to be allergic to because it's everywhere. Everywhere, everywhere. Can't escape mold spores. You just can't. Turmeric. Yeah, turmeric's good. You drink green tea all the time? That's good. You like it. That's good. Turmeric. Yeah. Kateri, do you find that your knees hurt less if you do the turmeric? Do you do like the golden whatever they call that, where you put it in milk, I guess? I did that for a while. People swear by it. People say turmeric is really good. With honey in it, yes. Honey is very good for your immune system too, isn't it? I don't like milk. Well, I think you could put the turmeric in your tea if you wanted to. I like the taste of turmeric. Some people don't, but I think it tastes good. It tastes sweet. Your knees feel better when you take the turmeric. Cool. That's awesome. Because we all know NSAIDs are bad, bad, bad. I have to go see my doctor tomorrow. Turmeric is a spice, Angie. You can find it in the spice aisle. She wants to get me off my NSAIDs because they're just bad for you. They're bad for your kidneys. They're bad for your... Oh, are they bad for your liver? They're bad for your heart, she said too, which I did not know. The NSAIDs were bad for your heart. So I don't know what else she can give me. I'm loaded with arthritis. So I'm kind of curious to see what she's going to replace it for. Angie, Kateri uses turmeric to help with her, she has knee pain. She has inflammation in her knees. And she uses turmeric to help with the pain and the inflammation in her knees. So maybe that's, oh, your elbow? Oh, your elbow hurts? That's not good. Did you have it diagnosed, or do you just think that's, did you self-diagnose it yourself? Because sometimes elbow pain can come from other areas. Like it hurts your elbow, but it's not actually your elbow. Like it can be the muscles in your arm that are pulling. Why would you take it? She said it helps with, she also said it helps with immunity. To be immune, to help you not get sick all the time, to catch things. It boosts your immunity. Yeah, you do need to go to the doctor because it could be something very simple that would be a quick fix and you're just in pain for no reason. Anybody else have any ideas of what I could use these twist ties for in my junk journal? Besides doing these? Another thing I might do, let's see, how big is this? Cut this down. I won't use my guillotine, I'll just use my scissors. Cut this down. I'm going to fussy cut that out at a later date because it's very pretty. And how wide? I need to cut this down a little bit. Little tiny bit. Cut this down. Thought it would go away. Hang them in a tassel. That'd actually be pretty cute. I could kind of make a tassel with them. Tassel, if that is, oh, Therese, if that is still, yeah, you need to see a doctor for sure. All right, so let's see, I'm gonna do a rainbow. Red, yellow, green, blue. All right, so maybe I'll go out from the middle. There's my book. My book and my pokey tool. Alright. Put a jump ring at the top, instant charm. Not allowed to use that though. You have to think of something I can do with thread. So one. Thanks, Angie. 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, let's see what we get here. One. I'm going to do red in the middle. Yeah, I was trying to think of all kinds of weird ideas last night when I was laying in bed and I couldn't sleep, what I could use in this journal. And I was thinking, well, what could I make a bead out of? Right? And I kind of thought of a gross idea. I thought of dryer lint, like rolling it up and then like wrapping it in thread maybe. I don't know. You guys think that's disgusting? Oh, you're welcome. Ew. Yeah, it's gross, right, Deb? Yeah, okay. I thought maybe it was, but but I didn't really, I don't know. You know, sometimes you think of an idea and you think it's gross, but then you think, is it gross? I don't know. But yeah, Deb says ew, so I won't be doing that. That's funny. Deb, ew. Oh, you guys crack me up. I think Angie lives in Tennessee. Make a paper from paper. Can you make paper from lint? That would be kind of a cool, and then I could cut it into shapes. If you can make paper from paper, can you make paper from lint? Yeah, like felt, because that's kind of what felt is. Kind of. Huh. Now you wouldn't think that was gross though? That would be okay? That wouldn't gross people out? I I have some screening in the basement. I might try that. That is a good idea, Deb. You smart cookie, you. Okay. All right. Well, there, I have a new, what should I call it? Art supply? Deb, you should do the challenge. It's under Dear Julie, and she's wonderful. If you guys aren't subscribed to her, you should. She's great. She has great ideas, and she's just sweet as can be. There, how's that? That looks kind of crazy, right? What do you think? I don't know. I don't know. Should I curl them? I mean, the colors kind of go, right? Learn some new things. Watch her since Halloween. Yeah, her Halloween journals are good. This kind of looks like someone's hair and they stuck their finger in the light socket. Alright, well, I'll leave that like that for now. You can totally tell it's bread ties. Oh, okay. And this is a popcorn box. Looks like a cake with candles. Yeah, it does kind of look like a cake with candles. You guys remember that Baskin Robbins commercial that played forever? And it was a cake, and it was little like figurines, and they'd go, ice cream and cake, ice cream and cake, ice cream cake, do the ice cream cake, and they'd sing and dance. My kids and I loved that. They love that commercial. Beth, hi Beth. You want a coffee dye till you drop? Speaking of coffee dye, I bet my filter's dry. This is the only paper-like substance I have to use right now. The Mushroom Market was making paper. Watched it yesterday. Yeah, I think I'm going to do that. I'm going to go get that screen. And I'm going to do that. I have to strike while the iron is hot. And I also saw on the same channel of the lady that made the really cool fabric flowers. She also made the most awesome tuck spots. She took, let me see if I can show you. She took, I'll use the back of this box. She took like, let me just cut a couple circles. She took like 2 circles, a bigger circle. Of course, my circles aren't half as nice as her circles. My circles are blobs. But that's okay. It's just for demonstration purposes. I'm not really going to put these in my books. And then she took one of those pokey things where you flip. My words are just gone today, guys. I apologize. Got no words. So anyway. Oh, maybe that's what I could make with one of these. I could make one of these tuck spot thingies that lady made. If I can get it through the hole, let me make the hole bigger. Okay. And then she put this through, she put the thing through. You know what I'm talking about. Put it through. And then this part bends like this. And that's what keeps it in. You know, when the top is like a knobby thing. The heck are those? That paper fastener? And then she took, where's my pad? And then she took paper and she folded it into, she made a square. And you can use any paper you want, obviously. She folded it into a square. And then she folded it like this, I think. And then she, what did she do? She made a heart shape. It'd have to be this way, right? No. Sandra, I'm in trouble. I didn't send Sandra a message. She's mad at me now. How would I cut this into a heart so that it's, is it this way? Help me, people, help me. I'm gonna have to draw it on here because I'm mental at the moment. Like that. Yeah, like that. So then she cut a heart shape like this. No, this isn't what she did. What did she do? It's gonna bug me now. No. How did she fold it after she made the square? I'm not very good at spatial things at all. Do you know what I'm talking about? Where you fold the paper and you do the heart. Is it Patricia? Is that who it is? And then she made a bunch of hearts and she tucked them all around the edge of this little thing like. Alright, so how did she fold it? She folded it in 4 pieces, right? So in half, and then in half again. Yeah, and then how did she cut the heart out so that it was that cool? Did she fold it again? Did she fold it again? Maybe? And then do it like, because the scallops, the heart shapes are on the outside, so it would have to be like that. Is that how it would go? All right, Kateri, you have a great night. Thanks for hanging out with us. All right, I'm going to cut this and see if that's the way she did it. I'm not good at... No, because they're all separate. They need to be connected. The paper kind of looks like that. And then she folded it up. Ugh. All right, well, I don't know. I don't know. But anyway, yeah. And then she tucked them all around the edge. Not like, they don't look like this, but she tucked them all around the edge. Hers are a lot nicer than mine. What she made. It was like... That's gonna bother me now that I can't figure that out. I watched her do it like 4 times. You think I could remember how to do it? No. Sandra, are you gonna go to Patty's live sale? because it's on. She should be on right now. 7 o'clock. All right. So I'm going to get off, you guys, and I'm going to go on Patty's live sale. And depending on how long she does it or whatever, maybe I'll come on later, but she usually does it pretty long. It's Patty Lang. I'll type it in. Hold on. So let me close some stuff. Oh, I forget you're way ahead of me in time. Yeah, Patty Lang. That's her channel, Patty Lang. And she has a live sale. So if you need books or ephemera, or she does a lot of fabric. Excuse me, I just burped. Yeah, go check her out. You might find something you just can't live without. So yeah, go check out Patty, and I will I'll see y'all there. Have a great night. Bye.